Who's your favorite team in this tournament?
See, my favorite team is Sri Lanka because it has to be Sri Lanka more than any others. But if you say who have better chance of winning is I had a few teams in there. That's all went wrong because it's a prediction only by me. But India looks because promising because they played 5 matches, won 5 matches, and they are almost qualified. I think by run rate. I think one more match they confirm the qualifications, and then the team is very settled and playing really good cricket. So they have a better chance than other teams.
One question, please. You spoke about the batting. The teams, the players are chasing, but spinners are also doing good. Tournament, Indian team like Kuldeep and say Ravinda. How do you see the spinners in this tournament?
I'm not saying only those two are doing well. Other teams, their spinners also doing really well. So I think spinners will come to play on the part of the game. Because first the wickets are fresh because ICC want to maintain the standards of the wickets has to be because it was wonderful. I would say no tournament has got 400s, 300s chasing. So maybe the character of wickets, something like Chennai or some wickets are slower, so you can't change that character. So there will be a little bit not even low. 250, 280 is something low score. But thing is, spinners will come back on I think the latter part of the game because you play so many matches in the ground. It's a wear and tear happens to wickets. So spinners will come in the knockout stages. Very important.
Murli, it took until the Pakistan-South Africa game and the Australia-New Zealand game to actually witness results in this World Cup. Most of it one-sided until then. Why do you think that is the reason? And also, the victories that Netherlands and Afghanistan have produced, the kind of wins against South Africa and even England and even Sri Lanka have been doing so well. So how do you see the growth of ODI among the associate nations or the nations trying to get to a full status?
First question I didn't hear properly.
The one-sided contest.
No, it is not a one-sided contest. If you think sometimes teams can take advantage on the first half and try to make sure that they win the match. So it happens in some games, but not the most of the games because you witnessed the Pakistan game. It was a wonderful game, and New Zealand, Australia, the game, and then also Sri Lanka, Pakistan game also because chasing that 350, it was not easy, tough. So like that, the games were there. Even Sri Lanka played against South Africa. They got South Africa got 420 unreachable, but Sri Lanka one time it looks like chasing, So that's what I said. The last minute pressure. So there was a wonderful match, wonderful tournament because it's enjoyable to watch something like cricket, how they play and everything. So people are enjoying because if you say, I got the news that from ICC something right now, even not coming to stadium. If you say into now the mobile app is there. The watching the game is the most in any World Cup or any competition. So that means people's interest are there. They are watching while they are working. They are watching in their mobiles, and that's the technology has developed more than going to TV. So that followed. See, each didn't come to the ground, but followership was higher. So you should not tell one-day cricket is there in the heart of people. So this will survive for a long time because I think so. Then other one was the associated nations. Like you can't call now associated nation. They all Netherlands not in test status, not here. Only other teams are all test status. Yes. Afghanistan, you can't. The spinners, the talent they have, and the batting and talent, because with their talent they can win the World Cup. So that kind of a side they are. So that is not a surprise for everyone. But surprise was Netherlands because coming in the conditions are different. So much different conditions because they play in bouncy tracks and seaming tracks, swinging tracks. Here comes a little flat and beating the bigger sides, something special. So that means I would like to say that if you can add more associated nations. Like we missed badly West Indies. We missed badly Zimbabwe. So because of the format was everyone plays everyone. Like golden old days, you play two groups and come then, and you give opportunity for the other country, other teams also, and you will see more surprises, right? And it will be wonderful. So and more followers will come. See now maybe in the West Indies nobody is following because they are doing Zimbabwe like that. So we have to support them also in future. I think ICC will consider that in future. And
okay, I think we've got time for 2 more on this side, and then we'll come over to this side, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You answered slightly,
Yeah,
but
Shivani.
what is your assessment of the Afghanistan bowling attack? If you can elaborate on
see, I think in the tournament, one of the best bowling attacks, I would say, because four spinners, like unbelievable spinners, because they are different. Mujib, Rashid Khan, Nabi, they got a lot of spinners. And the fast bowlers are not bad. Faruqi and the fast bowlers also very skilled, and they have been picked in IPL teams. If you want to be best of four to play the team, if they Noor Ahmed, so like they're one of the best. And batting wise, they are powerful batting life because they just play very attacking cricket. So that's the style that we played in '96 when we won the World Cup. So never know because they are one out of 5 matches, 4 matches, 5 matches, 2 matches. If they can win, pull out another 3 or 4, they can get into. So I think they are on the best sides.
Really,
sorry, guys. Yeah, we'll go this
Sri Lanka's performance for 5 games, we've won 2, lost 3. Some inexperienced bowlers also in the side, but some good batting performances we've seen.
No, we can't say inexperienced bowlers because they all very good bowlers. But the thing is, unfortunately, the leading bowlers are injured, so that is something different. But other people can do also the job. So I think they started slow, losing, and they played well. Batting wise, they played well. Bowling wise, they didn't do much we expected from them. But last 2 games, so win against England will boost them because that is one of the best sides, England. So beating them in comfortably in Bangalore, so that boosts them. And also game to go tomorrow against Afghanistan. It's going to be a tough battle both. But see, we have to take one game at a time because we can't think about winning getting into the semi-finals because it's tough because of the group stages. Other teams are well ahead. Like Australia has 4 wins, and other teams are New Zealand has 4 wins out of 5 or 6, and then South Africa and almost through South Africa and England. So there is 2 spots to fight, and New Zealand has to play less sometimes. Some teams that they can have. So for one more win, they also get through. Run rate is important. So we have to stay in the game. So to winning one by one. If we can win 4-4, we definitely will get through. But there will be very tough to win 4 out of 4. But if we win 3 with the run rate, there is a chance. So they have to think about only the next game and how we're going to perform, and not think about it. Do their small bits, and then in the end, collectively the win will come. So patiently wait.
Okay, Sumesh, and one question each, guys, when we go through.
So in your back in the day, you like to hit the ball a lot. In modern day, how much do you feel is it important for bowlers to chip in with the bat, and how difficult it is to develop that skill if you're not focused on it throughout your life?
See, this is my opinion. My thing is see, there are bits and pieces. You can't do that. So you have to be very, very honest and very honest and very make sure that you do your job. Like you when you balance a side, you need to have 6 batters, professional batters, 1 all-rounder, and 4 bowlers. That will be the team that we say. If you go beyond number 7, number 8, that's people can hold the bat, but they won't win you the match because bowlers can't win you the match. Bowlers has to win by taking wickets. Batsman has to win by throw. So that theory works better well because sometimes you can have if you have a luxury, one spin all-rounder and one fast bowling all-rounder, it's a luxury because what India got, a luxury, but is injured now, because that's a luxury, you can say. So I think bowlers has to bowl and take wickets and win matches. Batsman has to bat and score and win matches.
මුරලි ඔබගේ අවුරුදු 12 ඇතුළත ඔබගේ සම්ගණී පස්සේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමේ හොඳ පිටතඟ පන්දු ගන්නක් අපි දැක්කේම නැහැ අවුරුදු ගානකට. ඔබ ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් විදියට මේ තත්ත්වය කොහොමද දකින්නේ? දැන් අවුරුදු 12ක් තිස්සේ අපිට එච්චර හොඳ ඉම්පැක්ට් එකක් සයිද පිටතඟ පන්දු ගන්නේ හම්බුත් නැහැ. ඔබ කොහොමද මේ තත්ත්වය?
නෑ මම එහෙම කියන්න කැමති නෑ. මොකෝ ඇත්තටම ටෙස්ට් ක්‍රිකට් වල රංගන එයාගේ දක්ෂම් පෙන්ලා 400ක් ක්‍රිකට් අරන් තියෙනවා. ඒකින්ද කියන්න බෑ මං ගියාට පස්සේ
පිටතඟ පන්දු
ඕස්පින් ඕස්පින් කියන්නේ ඕස්පින් ඇවිල්ලා දැන් ඕස්පින් එක ඇවිල්ලා ඒ හાર્ට් එක ගිහිල්ලා ඒ කියන්නේ ලෝකෙම නෑ වගේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අශ්වින් තමයි ඉන්නේ අන්තිමටම බලපුවම නේතන් ලයන් ඒ වගේ කට්ටිය. ඉතින් ඒ විදියට බලද්දී කෝචස්ලයි සෙලෙක්ටර්ස්ලයි බලන්නෙම ඕස්පිනර්ස්ලා නෙමෙයි අනිත් බෝලර්ස්ලා. ඉතින් එහෙම බලනකොට ලෝකෙම මේක බලනවා. ඉතින් අපිත් ඒ වගේම බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ නෑ කියලා. chance එකක් දීලා අවුරුදු 5ක් 4ක් ගැව්වට පස්සේ තමයි දන්නේ එයා කොච්චර හොඳද නැද්ද කියලා. අපි මැච් දෙකක් තුනක් හතරක් දීලා එයා හොඳද නැද්ද කියලා එළියට දැම්මොත් ඒගොල්ලන්ට අමාරුයි ටීම් එකේ මං වගේ කෙනෙක්ව ගන්න හරි අමාරුයි.
Okay, we've got Sadi next, please.
Yeah, Murali, you spoke about Sri Lanka's chances in this World Cup. I mean, looking at the team, what is it that you think that is lacking in our cricket for us to become a champion side, from your point of view?
See, champion sides are not made by just in one day, one year, 2 year. It's a process. 4-5 year of process. They make players, like you build players. I think we haven't, after 2015, honestly speaking, we haven't built sides, build players, because we just make sure that somebody does, he plays, suddenly he fails, he goes out. One example I give. For me, I was so disappointed. I don't know what happened to him. The opening batsman from last World Cup, he got 200s, Avishka. So he's no more in this tournament. So we have not built him. So we got this talent, and we should have seen. Everyone will fail, right, in a time. See, when Mayala Jayawardene, I tell you, 2001 World Cup, 2003 World Cup. See, 8 innings, got only 15 runs. Did we drop him? No. So he became a legend. So we have to give players a good opportunity and back them up, then only build. So when Kalu and Sanath and everything, they started in 89-90. When they got established, 96-97, 7 years Arjuna kept him in the side, giving the side. So we have to build players. Then only you build a decade. See, because of that patience that Arjuna had at the time, you got 20 years of brilliant cricketers came through. So now we are going backwards, and we are just want to make sure that win this, somehow try to win this tournament, somehow try to, and change players, and the confidence of the players goes down. The new player comes, he has pressure to perform. So that has affected the team, not because you can't blame the cricketers, because they try hard, they work hard, but end of the day others also has to give them a good backup, then only they will become. So I think that's what we are lacked. That's why we are inconsistent. We won a 2020 Asia Cup. We came in the Asia Cup also finals. So the talent is there, but if we can believe, still have a chance here in this World Cup. So if the players believe and put some good performance, they can do something here as well.
Okay, well, no. We've got time
you
to
mentioned about Sri Lanka still having chances. After this match, you play India, Wankhede Stadium, World Cup match. How do you see Sri Lanka's chances? What they have to do to get a different result?
See, everyone thought when it came to England, there will be a easy win for England. That's what now. So any match you can't take it easy. Whether India can be playing brilliantly, Today when I walk in, India is 230 out, 9 wickets in 50 overs. So any big team can flop in on the day. If the game is bigger than individual team or individual persons, so the game will bite you sometimes. So you have to accept you can't win every match. So we also can't lose every match. There will be times will come, and I think you can't predict anything because it's just a assumes things. We all assuming that this will happen, but it will go other way around. So I think any match have a chance. That's what I said. You have to take by match by match, and believe yourself and move forward.
Okay, we've got 3 questions here, and we'll take one final one here. So there.
Only so many 350 plus scores so far in the tournament. Things are getting tougher for the bowlers. What do you think is the reason? Are the wickets made that way, or do you think this is the T20 approach that the players are playing with in the ODI World Cup?
No, because see, a little bit of T20, but I don't think only T20. The game has changed. See, when we played, we had first 20 overs restriction, right? First 15 overs and then 5 overs, right? So other 30 overs, the fielders can be and also played with 1 ball, right? Now you play with 2 balls, right? And then you have 5 fielders in. So more gaps are created. So the players who can play 5 runs and over become 6 to 7 runs. So that's the main reason. And the wickets also, in India, some wickets are very flat.
Somewhere unfair for the bowlers?
See, it's a game. So every team gets the same thing. You can't say unfair for the bowler, unfair for the bat. So if you are a challenging bowler, you should have to go any condition and challenge the opponent. So I think you can't say that because it is the same feel for both sides.
Thank you.
ஒன்றும் இவ்வளோ நேரம் நீங்கள் கிரிக்கெட் பற்றி நாங்கள் பேசி கொண்டிருந்தோம். இப்போ நீங்கள் உலகக்கிண போட்டியில் ஒரு சிறப்பு தூதுவராக இருக்கிறீர்கள். அது இலங்கைக்கு பெருமையை தருகின்றது. நீங்களும் பெருமை அடைவீர்கள் என்று நினைக்கிறேன். அதே போன்று அடுத்த இலங்கை இந்திய போட்டியின் போது சிறுவர்களுக்கான ஒரு தினத்தை ஒதுக்கி வைத்துள்ளார்கள். அதிலும் நீங்கள் ஒரு பெரிய பங்காளியாக இருக்கின்றீர்கள். அந்த இதுகளை பற்றி நீங்கள் உங்களது கருத்துக்களை?
முக்கியமாக ஐசிசி வந்து யூனிசெஃபோட ஒரு பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் இருக்குது. அந்த பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்ங்கிறது சிறுவர்கள், யூனிசெஃப்ங்கிறது ஒரு சிறுவர்களை தாண்டி அவர்களுக்கு உதவி செய்கிறது, அவர்களோட வாழ்க்கை எப்படி போகிறது பார்க்குறது தான் யூனிசெஃப்ங்கிறது. ஸோ அதுக்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க கிரிக்கெட் மூலியமாக. அதில் வந்து 2ஆம் தேதி வந்து மேட்சுக்கு முதல்ல சிறுவர்கள் ஒரு மேட்ச் இருக்குது. நானும் ஒருத்தர் லெஜெண்டரி சச்சின் தெண்டுல்கர் 2 பேரும் அதுக்கு போய் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணி அவங்கள ஊக்குவிக்கும் தான் செய்ய போகிறோம். ஸோ அது முக்கியமான பங்கு எந்த வேர்ல்ட் கப்லேயும் இருக்கும். ஸோ இது வந்து இந்த இந்தியா ஸ்ரீலங்கா மேட்சஸ் இருக்கிறனால அந்த நேரம் காலையில் இந்த மேட்ச் நடக்குது. ஸோ அவங்கள ஊக்குவிக்கிறதுக்காக நம்ம வந்து 2 பேரும் அங்கே போகிறோம். அது முக்கியமான
முறையில் உலகத்துக்கு இதை பற்றி நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புகிறீங்க?
ஐசிசி வந்து ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு விடயத்தை முன்வைத்திருக்கார்கள். பிகாஸ் சில்ட்ரன் தான் ஃப்யூச்சரை நாங்கள் பார்க்கணும். கிரிக்கெட் மூலியமாகவும் சில்ட்ரனை எப்படி நம்ம முன்னுக்கு வர வைக்க முடியும், அவங்க வாழ்க்கை தரத்தையும் அவங்களோட வாழ்க்கை மனப்பான்மை. பிகாஸ் கிரிக்கெட் விளையாடுறது வந்து ஒரு ஜென்டில்மேன் ஸ்போர்ட்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ அதை பார்த்து அவங்க விளையாண்டு கற்றுக்கிட்டா வாழ்க்கையிலையும் அதை உபயோகிக்கலாம். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி இதுக்கு ஐசிசி வந்து முக்கியமாக ஒரு கருத்தை கொடுக்குறது வந்து ஒரு சோஷியல் மெசேஜாகவே இருக்குது.
Really, we heard you talk more about school cricket in Sri Lanka last week. I want to ask you that Dunita Lalag is just 20 years he really performed during the school days. Now we move to World Cup squad. How do you think about it? Because the more you are coach as well as Dunita Lalag spin coach same as PLBG. How do you feel about the Dunita Lalag as a World Cup player?
See, he's just started. So they are given the opportunity. They have seen his talent, the selectors. So because of Asaranga is injured, he got an opportunity. He has well taken because he's done really well in the Asia Cup. And he's decently doing well because it's a flat wickets. And I think this will give him a lot of experience. for the future, because he's going to be the future, one of the best cricketers going to be. That's what we all thinking. Should not, if he fails, even keep on trying him a little bit more and give him opportunity and make a good cricketer. So in future he will be one of the best cricketers.
Okay, last question.
මොරලි අපි දැන් මැච් දෙකක් දිනලා තියෙන්නේ. අපිට සෙමි යන්න මොන වගේ chance එකක් තියෙනවද? ඒ වගේම ඊළඟ තරඟවලදී අපි මොනවද හදා ගන්න ඕනේ? ඔබගේ අත්දැකීම් අනුව කොහොමද ඒක?
නෑ දැන් අපි දෙකක් දින්නට අපිට තියෙන්නේ ලකුණු මේ 4යි. එතකොට අනිත් ටීම් ගැන බලන්න ඕනේ. අනිත් ටීම් බලපුවම දැන් ඉන්දියාව ලකුණු 10යි මැච් 6කින්. මැච් 5කින්. එතකොට සවුත් අප්‍රිකාව 10යි මැච් 6කින්. නිව්සීලන්ඩුයි ඕස්ට්‍රේලියායි 6කින් 4 දිනලා තියෙනවා. අපි 6කින් 5කින් 3යි දිනලා 2යි දිනලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඊතුරු මැච් 4ේදී අපි අඩුම ගානේ 3ක් දින්නත් මදි. මොකද අපේ රන් රේට් එක පොඩක් මයිනස් වල තියෙන ඉඳා අනිත් අයගේ ලොකුවට තියෙනවා. අනිත් අයට 1යි 2යි මැච් දිනන්න තියෙන මැච් 4කින් 3-4කින්. අපිට 4ෙන් 3ක් දිනන්න ඕනේ නැක්කෝ 4ම දිනන්න ඕනේ. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම යන්න නම්. I think ඒකින්ද පොඩක් tough, but ඒක ගැන හිතන්නේ නැතුව අපි මම කියන්නේ මැච් එකෙන් කොහමද ඒගොල්ලන් මේ මැච් එකේ පොඩි දේවල් කරලා කොහමද ඒක ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්නේ කියලා බලන්න ඕනේ. මගේ අත්දැකීම ප්‍රෙෂර් දා ගන්න ඕන නෑ. ගිහිල්ලා ෆ්‍රීලි. දැන් chance එක අඩුයි. නමුත් තියෙනවා chance එකක්. ඒ chance එක ගැන හිතාගෙන සෙල්ලම් කරන්න ගියොත් අපි අඩාල වෙනවා. ඒකින්ද අපි පුළුවන් තරම් ඒක ගැන අමතක කරලා අපේ බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් එකේ ක්‍රිකට් එක ගැව්වා නම් අපිට දවසින් ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුළුවන් කියලා මම හිතනවා.
කරන්ට් කැපුවානේ. කරන්ට්ියත් ලයිට් තියෙන නම් තත්ත්වයෙන් ඉහළ ග්‍රීන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් රීචාර්ජබල් LED බල්බම තෝරා ගන්න. විදුලි බලය නොමැතිව පැය 4ක් පුරා දැල්වෙන වසරක වගකීමක් සහිත එකම බල්බය. ග්‍රීන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් රටම එළියයි ප්‍රමිතියෙන් ඉහළයි.